How y'all doing, family? Been a long time no see. It's been a minute since I hopped on live. I think my internet messing up. I'm waiting till a couple more people get in. I'm gonna wait till a few more people get in. I'll wait till a couple more people get in, y'all. Now, y'all check this out, right? I'm gonna tell y'all something crazy, right? I completed the video on how to cancel all contracts. Now, this is for the people who actually bought it, right? Because I did a vote. I'm like, should I give it to the people for free? And half the people was like, yeah, half the people was like, no. So we're gonna have to get this tiebreaker, broken in because I really want to release this to y'all how to get out of contracts. It's a real nice video I just made. It's about 11 minutes long, and it's a full breakdown of everything, pretty much what I talked about, but it confirms a lot of questions that you guys already had and stored for me already. So I got that video done already. Oh, I got some new content coming, y'all. About like how to sell on Amazon and stuff like that. I really wouldn't charge for nothing like that. That stuff, like I just tell y'all for free. That's not really nothing I charge for. But it's a lot of money in it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Selling online, it's a lot of money in it. But as far as like giving y'all the blueprint on how to do it, it's easy. You gotta set up that right networking. And if you wanna know what I sell ID printing machines to companies. So I sell to businesses. I sell ID printers. So ID printers is pretty much like you pretty much can make an employee ID, like Walmart and all that stuff. You can make employee ID and give it to them. So mainly companies buy it, not like regular individuals. You 8 months due on a mortgage. You need a land patent before they come get your house, man. You need a land patent. But yeah, if y'all got mortgages, y'all need a land patent. Y'all need a land patent. No, I never made that video yet. That's coming soon. How to create an EIN number personally, that's coming soon. Y'all really gonna get all this content for free real soon. The thing about it, y'all, it's not even the fact of y'all getting the information. It's about understanding it. Because like I made the video, right? How to become a non-citizen national, right? I gave that to y'all for free. It's people still come to me and ask me questions and still want to set up consultations because they want to learn more about what it means to be a national. And that'd be the thing, like a lot of people still wouldn't even get it. So if I explain the EIN number right now, a lot of people wouldn't even get it. I'm going to tell y'all how the EIN work, right? This is how the EIN work. You pretty much get an EIN number. It don't even matter. It don't even got to be in your name. And you just create a personal credit profile by applying for personal credit. That's it. That's it. That's to sum it up. That's just to sum it up. That's to sum the whole thing up. It don't really matter about the passports, matter about contracts. You don't gotta need the passport. You don't gotta have no passport to be sovereign. If you ain't had no contract, you can do whatever you want. You can have a damn a library card walking around with it and say you're on a do not detain list. It really just depends on if you out of contracts. That's what they look for. They don't look for anything else. You really can't get out for repo. You will have to either sell the vehicle to another company, pretending you gave it away, or take it off your credit. Once you take it off your credit, they really stop going out there for a while because you got no account, so they're gonna end up charging it off. The mortgage, you said explain the mortgage. It depends on what you're trying to do. You trying to get a land patent for it? Because if you don't got a land patent on the mortgage, they're gonna take your house. A mortgage is not like an auto loan, right? A mortgage is one of the most highest security form of loans ever because a mortgage is guaranteed to the banks that they're going to get some sort of, money from it. Now, a car loan, you can run across state with a car loan, whatever the case might be. It's higher risk with a car loan. That's why you have to have down there 700 and better to even get an auto loan. And to get a real, like a brand new car, you gotta have a 720 to get a brand new car for an auto loan. But for a mortgage, you can have a 620 credit score and get a $500,000 mortgage because it's way more security for the bank. Now, one thing that banks don't do, they don't file land patents on the house. So they give you a legal ramification to file that and to secure the property. Now they will always have ownership over the deed, but you will have ownership over the land, and which means they can't sell the home to anyone else because you own the land. They can't do anything with the home because you own the land, but you can't sell the home because they own the home. But you can transfer ownership of the patent. So if you're ready to sell it to an individual, you have to transfer the patent. So they have ownership over the patent, and pretty much that'd be a tax-free land. Oh, and on top of that, right, in the video I got, how to get out of contracts, I also teach people how to register your house. You can unregister your homes. Y'all know that, right? If you want to be on the tax lien list or you don't want to be subjected to taxes, you can unregister your home. Once I get that back, and I'll show you. I don't got no mortgage yet, so I ain't never had to really file no land patent. I ain't never had no mortgage before. I gotta get a mortgage first. I gotta get a whole mortgage, get the house, and after I get the house, that's when I file the land patent. So once I give me a mortgage, that's when I'm gonna go ahead and get a land patent, y'all. Then I'm gonna show y'all the whole process on how that works. I wouldn't even show up to court because I won't have the house registered or nothing. So there's gonna be no way to notify me. So for them to even get a judgment, it's gonna be to the contract, and also subject to the jury, and for them to even take you to court. You got filed for it online. You got filed for a land patent. A land patent just come back as a certification of a patent. That's all it is for the land that you claimed on. That's it. Yep. And it's pretty much like you copyrighting your own land. Now you don't own the house, you own the land, but they can't do nothing with the land because you own the house. It's weird, y'all. It's weird, but you'll be private. You'll be private for sure. You ain't got to worry about the banks taking your house. Imagine this. Imagine paying 10 years towards a mortgage. You lose your house. So the banks kept 10 years of payments. And on top of that, they keep your house. And go to another victim, then another victim, then another victim, then another victim, then another victim. The banks have fun. This is the thing. Y'all better have fun too. The banks is having a good time. They love using y'all labor. They love taking advantage of people. They do what they want to do. That's why I'll be that fool. When you really understand how the credit game work and how this whole world works, you'll be a fool to pay. Man. Everything is a process. And it depends on what you're trying to get done. Chase, what's up, family? What Chase said? Y'all. When he gets sentenced to probation, they gonna go off his DMV records. So if his DMV record have a certain address, he can put any address he want, but if your DMV record have a certain address, they're gonna go to that. You gotta surrender that contract with the state. Yeah, but he could give him the address if he wants to, bro. If you want to get him rural free delivery, yeah, it don't matter what address you give him. Look, just the thing, right? You don't get out of jurisdiction once you get them jurisdiction. I'm gonna tell y'all how it works. So this is what people think, right? So say for instance, if you cop out for probation, and now you say, hey, your address is rural free delivery, non-domestic, that case number and that bond number, he's already subjected to. So they can go after you whether or not if you skip state or whatever, because they still can attack you because that case they have jurisdiction over that specific case number. They got jurisdiction over. Every time y'all encounter with a police officer, that's another time for them to gain jurisdiction. It could be a time where one day police ain't got jurisdiction over you, and the next day they come and they end up getting it, they can gain jurisdiction over you. Jurisdiction can come and go. In probation, parole, or anything like that, you agree to the terms of the condition. So pretty much you subject to yourself. So even if you go on a run, cancel all contracts, if they find you in any sort of jurisdiction, they can make the arrest. So any known address, they can make an arrest. They can make an arrest. So that's why it's best to not be inside their jurisdiction. That's all. Just protect yourself. My honest opinion, before everybody start worrying about the passport, start worrying about y'all contracts. Don't worry about the passport. Passport means nothing. It means nothing. All it says is do not detain. That's not even special. It don't even say your status. It don't say nothing. It don't say he got the right to bear arms, the right to travel. It don't say none of that. Once I get approved, I charge $30 for the recorded videos. So just shoot me an email and we can go over the whole process. Yeah. Even if he closed contracts, bro, the bond number and the case number, the state got jurisdiction over that. That's all it takes. All it takes is one contract. It can be the smallest thing. It can be a piece of mail. I'm gonna tell y'all something. So, when I was like 18, when I was like 17, right? Like these racist police, right? These racist police, they was harassing me. And I was in Illinois, but I was in the suburbs, right? So pretty much the police asked me for my name, and I said, don't worry about it. No, I gave him my name, but he like, where do you live? And I said, don't worry about it. He said, man, where do you live? I said, don't worry. Right? And so the police kept asking, man, I know you are a felon or something. He said, no, he's not a felon. He said, man, I know you over 18, so why you not giving us your ID? I said, man, I'm not telling y'all nothing. So that day I didn't have no ID on me at all. So the police ended up taking me to the police station because they tried to discover who I was. And so they didn't find nothing on me. So they was like, man, how old you and when your birthday? I said, don't worry about it. They said, what's your name? I said, Taquan Williams. What's your birthday? I said, don't worry about it. Where you live? Don't worry about it. So I'm in the police station for at least 30 minutes, right? They checked my whole body. They couldn't find nothing. Then the police went through my book bag, right? Now, I didn't even know it was up in there, right? It was a piece of damn mail up in there that I did not know nothing about. It said Taquan Williams, and it said my address. He searched that address up. He like, yeah, we got you now. We got you now. And I was thinking, like, why was they caring so much about my address? So that shit explains jurisdiction. So I was doing good by not saying anything without giving them a contractual waiver. But now it's like, what can they do? What can they possibly do? That's why you want to be protected at all times. Yep. They were looking for that address for a long time. They got it. So right now, like as a grown man, I actually know, like, okay, that's what they own, Yeah, they found it in my book bag. They found my mail up in my book bag. I don't even know why I even left some mail in my book bag, but I wasn't on no sovereignty stuff back then, so I really didn't even know that pulls you in. But right now, it's so important to really get rid of those contracts. No, I don't got no cases. I don't got no criminal cases, y'all. Last case I had was me versus the state of Florida. Never again. And after that, right? So after I beat the case, I tried to go apply for another gun. They denied me. So the state of Florida was not gonna sell me a gun. So I got bad privately. And guess what they know? And I can carry guns in Florida as a convicted felon because in my state of Illinois, you can't. They pretty much they can't get my background to Florida. So like your criminal, like your fingerprint and all that stuff. So when I go to Florida or any other state, I'm not a convicted felon. I can do whatever I want. I carry guns in Florida, anything. I still carry guns when I go fishing in Florida. So that's the good thing about that. That's the good thing about that. And Florida about to be a constitutional carry state. I might go back. I might go back to live out there real soon, me and the family. We might go back. But I ain't gonna go back to Florida till like we wanna move in to like a house or something like that. Yeah, all vehicle registration moved. I moved my own vehicle registration. Now remind you, my car got a lien holder. Now, this is how it worked with my car, right? So the dealer gave me the option to register the car myself. He said, man, look, you registered the car yourself. It's your responsibility. So I think he kind of knew what I was up to, but he didn't do anything, right? He left the car as is. He gave me the bill of sale and said, hey, you want to register the car? Go ahead at your own risk, right? They gave me an affidavit to swear to say I will register the car myself and do everything myself. So he didn't even include Navy Fed, right? So Navy Fed kept hassling them, calling them like, hey, where's the title? We send the title out. So they trying to stall Navy Fed. Navy Fed said, no, it's never been a title issued. We need a title. So 3 months later, these people submit for a title. And my uncle told me my license plate is in the mail. I said, huh? I said, what you mean, license plate's in the mail? He said, yeah, man, license plate's in the mail. I said, send me a picture. I see my name with license plate numbers. I damn near fainted. But so when I had to drive back to Illinois, I was driving hot because my addresses were linked to the registration. So I'm really trying to clear my name. So I'm going through all the states with guns in the car and everything. So by the time I made it to Illinois, I looked through my file and I found out how to update the address. So that's when I updated to rural free delivery, non-domestic, zip code, all zeros. Now remind you, my registration is not linked to my driver's license number because when I bought the car, I bought it with an international driver's license because he let me do that because I had to check. So I didn't have to go through their finance company. I just went in with my own check. So when I went in with my own check, they cleared it. They gave me what I want. But after that same day, I was like, hey, I want to deregister the car. She said, do you have a lien holder on the car? I'm like, yeah. So she said, this vehicle have a lien holder. So since it has a lien holder, you can't deregister your own car, right? Now, the only way you can deregister a car if you lost the plates, right? So I had to submit that I lost the plates. So once I submitted for that, that's when they took the registration off. And after they took the registration off, I can breathe now. Now I'm in the private. So that's what happened. I was driving with registration for like a month since I've been out here, but I never got pulled over, never one time. Police was right behind me. They ran my VIN and that they did nothing. They never pulled me over with that car with those plates. Those are real nice plates, y'all. Those are real good plates. The remittance coupon. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all this. If y'all send in the remittance coupons to y'all car lender while y'all got a pending repossession, you best believe they gonna come that same night soon they get that damn letter. They gonna say, huh? They gonna come repo that car. They is gonna come take your car. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Your best bet is to move yourself from that location, get a license plate GPS blocker, and then on top of that, deregister your vehicle, and transfer it over. Say you sold it. Yeah, because you submit a remittance coupon. Them people don't know what the damn remittance coupon is. All they know is cash money, y'all. Cash money. Debit, credit, Visa, or check, a money order. They don't know anything what we talking about. That's why I say you got to find loopholes in it. Like, instead of people putting remittance coupons in, just take it off y'all credit. That's what I did. I just disputed it off my credit. So instead of me going through a remittance process, I can dispute the whole account off. So once the account get disputed off and it's no longer on the account, you good. Just like student loans, a lot of people send a remittance coupon for student loans, but it's just on their credit profile. You take the account off their credit profile, they no longer can collect, no longer on that account, because they're gonna delete the file. Yeah, of course, they're not gonna take you serious. You coming there with some remittance coupons, they're going, what the heck is this man talking about? You coming there with a 1099-C, what is this man talking about? You come to this man with come to there with a 1099-A, what is this man doing? They're gonna take your vehicle. They're gonna look at it like, it's not what we accept. So they pretty much is gonna get rid of it. Like, they're gonna take the vehicle. You said, so how do I pay off loans? You take it off your credit, y'all. You don't pay off nothing. You just take it off your credit. You don't pay nothing off. That's how it works. They're going to charge it off. So say, for instance, if I get $150,000 from a bank, right? Say if I get a bank loan, $150,000, right? Banks have for unsecured debt, they got up to 180 days to collect. If they don't receive the money in 180 days, it's called a charge off. So they're going to charge off the account. Once they charge off the account, that's when you can go to dispute it and take it off your credit. Now, if you don't want to wait the 180 days, that's when you can dispute it while you still have that account effectively. Now, my opinion is to keep the relationship with the bank and pay the bank back and constantly build that relationship and get more money, right? But if they seem like you can't build a relationship with them and it's like a one-time thing and you know it won't be a consistent build, then take the money and just take it off your credit, and they're going to take it off anyway. So the bank's going to get that money back. You kept the money. Everybody wins. No, I'm just trying to give you guys an understanding that these institutions don't give a damn about what you guys talking about. They don't care about the consumer laws, even though it's there. Just like the Constitution. The Constitution is of the United States. The judges don't give a damn about the Constitution. Y'all think, this is what people think. You think just because it's in the books that it's effective, that they actually use it. No, it's just in the books. Everything is at the discretion of the creditor. The creditor make the rules to the game. They made the rules where we only accept cash, checks, credit, debit, money orders, right? Now, the loopholes that we have pretty much as the people is to take the account off our credit report, because that's the only thing that's affecting us as far as lending goes, right? So if it's off your credit, you have no worries about getting anything else. Like, say for instance, me, they took the account off my credit report, right, off my Experian. Now I'm waiting for it to go off my TransUnion. Once it go off of all three credit bureaus, I can go get another card. And you start over. And you do the same thing over and over and over and over and over. And it's not illegal. It's not illegal to dispute any credit off your account. You can get 20 cards and dispute all of them off your credit. And once they delete them off your credit, you can do the same thing over. It's really a game, y'all. This one I'm trying to get you guys to understand. It's a game. It's not real. It's like, stop looking at it. Stop overcomplicating it. It's so simple. It's a game. Do not overcomplicate it. Y'all, it is as simple as y'all think. I promise you. It's not that. It's not. You want to get that off y'all credit. Once you get off your credit, you get more. You get more and more and more. Because guess what's going to happen? You're going to sit in a W4 sandwich. They're going to repossess your vehicle. You're going to lose a car, and they're still going to put it on your credit. Just imagine how you're going to feel. when the banks take your car and took all the money that you deposited towards that car. You gotta get rid of contracts. Now, a promissory note, no, it's legal standing. When you sign a promissory note, you gave them legal standing to the promissory note. But I'm not saying you can't dispute that off your credit. You still can dispute it off your credit. Yeah, play dumb. That's the best thing to do. Play dumb. My bank, they sent me the promissory note again. They keep trying to send me that promissory note, and they need me to sign it because they trying to get a default judgment. Now that's another thing. Once y'all sign a promissory note, they can then issue a default judgment. That's why you never sign it. I never signed a promissory note. Never. Real soon, I'm gonna bring out the method for the for the uh, for the land patent. I know you guys going through it. Now that's one of the hardest things to get done. And out of all of those, the land patent is one of the most hardest things to get done. But it can get done. It can get done. It can get done within probably like a month or two. Because to get a foreclosure, it takes time. It's not like overnight. So they gotta file for foreclosure. So once the banks file for foreclosure, that's when it's time to go. And I'm shocked that the bank let you go 8 months past due. Now, depending on where you get the funds from. Now, bank loans